My name is Joanne, and I am the Cert Coordinator for Escambia County, Florida. I work for the organization BRACE, Be Ready Alliance Coordinating for Emergencies, and we are a nonprofit organization that brings programs to the community to prepare them for disasters. CERT is one of those programs. CERT stands for Community Emergency Response Team. The CERT program is part of the Citizen Corps family of programs. The Citizen Corps was founded by President George W. Bush following the terrorist attacks of 9/11. When he saw the outpouring of just regular citizens throughout our country wanting to help after that disaster, he formed this program. CERTs basically are normal citizens that have a desire to serve their community before, during, and after a disaster. The Cert Curriculum is a national curriculum designed by FEMA, and CERTs receive 19 to 21 hours in disaster preparedness, training, fire safety and suppression training, light medical training, light search and rescue, terrorism and how to be aware of potential terrorism in your area, disaster psychology, and team organization. And once a person completes CERT training, they're equipped to help themselves and their families before, during, and after a disaster, and then also to help others in their workplace or their neighborhood or their community until professional responders arrive. The training that CERTs receive empowers them to help in all types of natural and man-made disasters, including hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, even the oil spill that occurred on the Gulf Coast, wildfires, and any other type of disasters that may affect a person's area. And it's important for me to mention that if you become CERT trained, you don't necessarily have to become an active volunteer. The knowledge that you gain in the training can help you in your own home, family, or workplace for any type of emergency that might arise. If someone is injured or a fire breaks out, the training's invaluable. However, if you want to be actively involved in your CERT, there are many things that you can do in your community, assisting with special events to prepare the community, and then of course actually responding when a disaster does happen. And you can actually help to staff a volunteer reception center. You could help work at the Emergency Operations Center. You could help staff shelters or even distribute food, water, and supplies to survivors. Just to give you some examples of how CERTs are used, the light medical and light search and rescue that you are trained in were used during Hurricane Katrina's response. Those same skills were used during the responses to the earthquakes on the West Coast. A CERTs training is invaluable not just to themselves and their family, but to their community if they do want to be involved in disaster response. Some of the majors that a college student could benefit from this type of volunteer are, of course, any type of medical profession, social services, psychology, maybe a career in emergency management or emergency medical, law enforcement, fire, and then, of course, if you were interested in pursuing some work in disaster missions with a church or a nonprofit organization. CERT training is required by the federal government if you do intend to do disaster response or disaster missions. For instance, those who responded following Hurricane Katrina were required to complete FEMA's IS-317, which is the CERT curriculum, in order to be activated. So if you go ahead and take the training now, then you're already prepared to be activated when a disaster happens. The CERT program is offered to teens and adults. The Teen CERT program is offered to high school students ages 14 to 17, and the adult program is offered to anybody 18 years of age or older. To find the Teen CERT program nearest you, go to citizencorps.gov/teenscert and put in your zip code to find the program in your area. To find the CERT program nearest you, you'll also go to citizencorps.gov/cert. Put in your zip code and it will locate those CERT programs in your area.